Hi guys, so in this video I'm not going to give you content and we will basically be discussing about something very important on how now it is really impacting lives. So I wanted to talk to you about something so that if you are also going through something like this then you should be comfortable about it, right? Don't worry. Okay, so we have students from India and Canada, and primarily we have students from Canada now. We have a small base in British Columbia, in Abbotsford near Vancouver. So we have had some students, and we have a lot of students in Canada. If I tell you, one of the students who is currently in Montreal, who is taking our one-to-one classes, so he just called and let me share his story. So he is finishing his postgraduate work permit. So his postgraduate work permit is expiring in the month of August. He booked his IELTS test date for let me drool. So he booked his IELTS test date for March. It got cancelled and got postponed to April, April to May, May to June, and now all the tests in Montreal till September have been cancelled. Okay, now he's in a situation that there's no option left for him except for coming back for a while, right? And that simply means losing his job. Right now, there is no clarification from the IRCC that how things are gonna be. He tried calling them, and they are simply saying that like right now they don't have any instructions that what to do with cases like yours. That if your PGWP is expiring, and you can take IELTS simply because it is not happening, right? Simply because it isn't happening. Now, let me tell you one thing, guys. Addressing the elephant in the room, forget what happened to him. I think that something or the other, we are also trying to sort something out for him through the resources that we have. Now, if I talk about the current situation, right? So, yesterday, that is on 1st of May, 2400 cases in India, 2400 new cases. Now, that is obviously a very bad sign. 2400 is a huge number if I actually tell you, and in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I am not an expert, but I think that the battle hasn't even started yet, right? If you expect that okay, the pandemic is about to end or coronavirus is about to go, things are going to get normal, you will be able to go and take your IELTS test now. It is better that we keep this in mind, and it is always better to be prepared, right, than to be not informed about something. It is always better to be prepared, because if you're not informed, then you're gonna get hit in the back, right? And there's no fun in that. So having said all of this, now if I talk about the IELTS test, I don't really expect that to happen anytime soon. Okay, I don't think that it is going to happen anytime soon, not before a couple of months for sure, in India or anywhere else. But I also have to show another side of the story. Okay, that is what basically I want to talk about. So, countries like Canada, they're not like India. They aren't like India at all. Okay, countries like Canada have a huge problem with their demography. What does that mean? That means that most of the people in Canada are old people. Okay, they are senior citizens, and they guys are relying a lot on the government resources for their survival. They have pensions, they have all these things, right? Who pays these? It is the tax, right? When I work in Canada, when you're working in Canada, then you're obviously going to pay a huge tax, right? You're going to pay around 30 to 32% tax. What that basically goes into the pension and all those social security benefits. Now, for an economy like Canada, it isn't possible to survive without immigrants. Try to understand this. Canada needs you more than you need Canada. Trust me. You are still fine here, okay? Even if you are in India right now, you must be in a job, you must be having some property. If not, then you are at least fine, right? You're surviving, you're eating, only then you're planning for immigration. Canada is going to collapse if they don't get immigrants. Considering this thing, they're not going to stop immigration, right? They need immigration to continue, and they need to meet the targets. So they're not going to stop immigration for the next 4 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, I don't know, right? And IELTS being a huge bent, and IELTS being a huge hurdle, or IELTS being a very important part of the immigration process, I don't think that they are going to stop it, right? Did you ever imagine making digital payments the way you're doing it today? 3 years back, I didn't. Personally speaking, I didn't. I have a background in computer science, but I never thought that digital payments will come where they are today. I have to transfer some money from Canada to India. It takes less than an hour. Telling you, less than an hour. I would say less than 10 minutes once the accounts are linked. Right? I never thought that this would happen so securely, so efficiently. So you never know what other people have, what the immigration people have in mind. IELTS indicator is an indication that okay, maybe this is the future, right? End of the day, I don't think that it is very difficult to be conducting a test. Like Duolingo is a very fine example of how they are, having the webcam on and monitoring whatever you're doing, and the test is going well, right? So you never know that IELTS indicator is an indication. Now, trust me, I am no expert in this. I am just sharing my opinion, okay, from my experience, whatever I have. Maybe IELTS indicator is an indication that okay, this is the future of testing, right? One. Second thing, mind me, all those people who are targeting 8777 and unable to get it, the time that you have right now, you are not gonna get this in your life again, because whatever we are witnessing right now is unprecedented. It hasn't ever happened again. It hasn't ever happened before. It is rare to happen again, and I really wish, obviously everyone is praying that something like this never happens again. You had to travel for, you had a commute of 2 hours every day, or 2.5 hours every day, so you were unable to put time into preparation. But now you have that opportunity to prepare the way you want to. Now you have this opportunity to focus on those basics that are missing. You have that opportunity to build such a rock solid foundation that as soon as the IELTS dates are available, you're the first one to book it. If you're going to wait for the test dates to open and then start preparing, then how did you benefit yourself, from this opportunity? Let us look at it as an opportunity right now, right? How the hell did you benefit? Trust me, what did you do? Why should success come to you if you aren't going to success, right? In simple words, to all the people, IELTS academic, IELTS GT, make the best use of this time, okay? Practice tests every day, practice writing every day, watch our videos, understand the very basics of writing, that this is how I have to frame an essay. Try writing that essay, send it to us for evaluation. We might be able to help you out if we are free at that time, I will be honest, right? Join our one-to-one classes if you want to. If you don't want to join, that's fine, right? Everyone has their own choice, and I respect that. Join the classes, get trained from someone like me, training you one-to-one, and identifying where you lack, training you there, uplifting you from the roots, and eventually expecting you to get a good result whenever the dates are open. But if you're gonna wait for the IELTS dates to open, trust me, what I will tell you what you're doing, right? The dates will open. There is someone preparing well, and there are people who have immigration uh, at a higher stake than you. He's gonna book the test date, and I don't think that you're gonna get a test date because it's gonna be flooded. Okay, it's gonna be flooded. As simple as that. For that simple reason, why not start taking action, right? Why don't you just start working, and why don't you just make the best out of this time? All right. When is IELTS going to happen? I don't think even British Council or even IDP knows. Trust me. I can vouch, I can bet that they don't know when is IELTS going to happen. So rather than wasting time, let me tell you one thing. Let IELTS happen whenever it has to happen. But you get ready You sharpen your axe and be ready to attack. Okay? And plain simple words, sharpen your axe and be ready to attack when it all opens. Alright? I want you to get that magical 8777 score. It is easy. You have done so many difficult things in your life already. There are people who are engineers from very good colleges in India. There are people who are doctors. They are struggling with IELTS. Guys, you have cleared even more competitive exams. And IELTS is not even competitive for that matter, right? You can do it. Okay? Just put your focus, try to understand the importance of that exam for yourself, go all into it. Okay, that's it. Forget when is IELTS going to happen. Let's do our job, let's work hard, let's achieve, let's get our things moving. And do tell me if I am a good motivational speaker. Okay, I might also consider that as an alternate career option. So I'm recording this video at 4 a.m. in the morning, so you better understand my point. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel and share this video if you like it. Share this video if you like the message, and I hope to see you in our one-to-one classes. Okay, visit prepu.com to know about our courses. Thank you very much.